1, 2, 3, 4.
Baby. Girls, you know you better. Baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sandra Show. Listen, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Come on, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday.
And you hit it like that.
Stop. Yes, that's the moment we have all been waiting for, to sing that little line right there, y'all.
Come on.
I hope you've all had an amazing week filled with progress and productivity. Whether you've taken a giant leap or just a small step closer to your goals, checked off a few items from your to-do list, or simply made it through the week with grace and determination.
Grace.
Now it's time to kick back, unwind, and get ready to celebrate the weekend ahead.
Yes,
Y'all make some
ma'am.
noise from my band.
Make some
It's y'all band too.
noise.
It's for the culture. Woo! John Parks on drums. Our music director, Mr. Chris Baptiste on keys.
Hey!
Yo, fellas. Woo! What's up, guys?
What's up, sis?
Everything is up.
Everything is up. It's up.
Listen, it's Friday. We up and we stuck.
Yeah.
Listen, I need y'all to get all comfy.
Yeah.
I need you to grab that
Yeah.
bubbly beverage and
Yeah.
let's get this show started.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it started. Yeah. Woo! All right, y'all. Today we welcome a Baltimore beacon of poetic brilliance.
Bars.
No? What'd you say? You stop. He's in the tri-state area. He be leaning into Baltimore, y'all.
Chocolate
but somebody
City.
said Chocolate City's
Yeah.
in the house all the way from D.C. He's not just a maestro of verse, but also a curator of culture in the heart of charm, the Chocolate City. Y'all join me in extending a warm invitation to our esteemed guest, the maestro of metaphor, Mr. Matt Capone! Woo! Hey! How you doing, Matt? Yes! DC! Thank you so much for joining me. Please have a seat.
Most definitely.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
You
I'm
are
here.
blessed, highly favored.
I'm here.
Woo!
Yeah.
So listen, I just want to dive in because we got a lot of questions to ask you. And I was talking to you a little earlier, and you were just telling me about the 360 of everything that has happened to you since the last time you were in the city of Orlando. It's
Yeah.
up, it's up, you're
Most
up, and
definitely.
you're stuck.
Most definitely.
I
Most
love it.
definitely.
So welcome to the show. Let's dive into your roots
you.
in DC. What's your favorite thing about your hometown?
Chicken and mumbo sauce.
Ooh, tell me
knew it,
about that.
Chicken and
I
mumbo
knew it.
sauce. It's the signature food when you come to DC. When you come to DC, chicken and mumbo sauce.
You get out of here.
Let's think
I
about
think
it.
they held back on me. I used to almost kind of live
So good.
in that area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, because I lived in New York, but I would go there every weekend. Nobody didn't tell me about the mumbo sauce.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I'm
You
coming
gotta
back.
try it.
I will be there. So as a poet, as a poetry artist, what initially drew you to the art form?
So I started writing poetry at 7 years old, right?
Really?
Yeah, and I think I got in touch with words and in love with words once I started reading like Dr. Seuss. It was like, oh, you know,
Really?
green eggs and ham. It was like, it was simple.
You had bars with green eggs and ham?
It was simple. It was simple. And I think the older that I grew, it was like certain things that I went through in my life. It's like, oh, I could put words together and talk
Wow.
about these things.
Wow.
So, you know, it came natural after a while.
Did you find that at a young age to be healing for you, to be able to put words together to make sense, to express yourself?
I didn't know what it was. You know, being that young and being able to put words together, I didn't know if it was therapeutic. I didn't know if it was a gift. I just knew it was something that I could do.
And people were screaming when you did it.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes,
Most
that's
definitely.
what I'm saying.
Most
Like,
definitely.
that's the encouragement,
People
too.
were definitely like in awe, and I didn't understand what it was until I got older.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Understanding. So how does DC influence the way you do what you do?
So just the culture in itself. I have a event at home called Trap Poetry, and it's not the conventional poetry community. It's people that come from different walks of life, whether it's the business aspect or the corporate or the college community or the eclectic or, you know what I'm saying, people that just come from urban neighborhoods. Everybody comes together for the culture, and I think everybody can relate to where I come from as far as the urban community. So
Yes.
I think that inspires a lot of my topics in my poetry as far as like relationships and stuff like that. It's not just the birds and the bees or, you know,
You get a lot
red
deeper than
fish,
that.
blue fish, yellow fish, two fish, nothing.
Right.
It's just strictly red pill, blue pill conversation about relationships and
Wow,
stuff like that.
that's awesome.
Yep.
So tell us about DC. It has a really rich cultural tapestry, right?
Yep.
How does the city diversity inspire your creativity?
So I grew up on go-go, right? And go-go is
Yes, go-go music.
yeah, go-go music is it's like an influence from like different genres of music,
Yes.
but it embodies the city.
Oh, come on. Do you like it? Right?
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it embodies our culture and our community just off of the struggles and the everyday life. So it inspires my poetry because that's what I talk about. I talk about what I see on a consistent basis.
Wow.
I talk about what I see on social media. I talk about, you know, my personal relationships that I have with friends, relationships, or whatever the case is. So yeah, it inspires
put
a
it
lot of
all
my
into
work.
words.
I put it everything.
Kind of like a Taylor Swift. You tell
Everything.
about the breakups, you tell
Every-
about them.
everything.
I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So poetry often reflects personal experiences. Can you please share a significant moment or a memory from your life in DC that influenced one of your poems?
So when we start talking about like what influenced my poetry and as far as DC, the DC women are beautiful,
They are.
very beautiful. A lot of very intelligent.
Yes.
Light years ahead of.
Our nation's capital is ran by some beautiful,
Most
brilliant,
definitely.
chocolate people.
Most definitely,
Yes.
most definitely. That's why it's called Chocolate City. But just you know, going through the motions. Even you know, I have very good friendships with a lot of women. You know, so
Do you really?
yeah,
Just platonic?
just platonic. just
Get out.
platonic, yeah.
People say that's almost impossible.
I mean, well, you know, I grew up my whole life with attention from women, so it's
So it
second
don't
nature.
move you
It
in
don't-
that
it don't move
regard.
me.
Well, that's good.
Not
That's
excited.
kind of good. I mean, that means you're trustworthy.
Oh, most definitely. Most
Yes, y'all heard that.
definitely. Yeah.
All right. So now, of all things, DC is known for its vibrant arts community. How do you see the poetry scene evolving in DC?
We have a lot of artists in DC that's doing their thing.
Uh-huh.
I think the more artists step outside of their comfort zone, then the bigger the community gets. I tap in with a lot of artists, and I give them my blueprint. I let them know, as far as the business aspect, because there is a business aspect to poetry.
For sure.
So a lot of people, they do poetry for a hobby, or
A hobby?
Yeah, a hobby.
Oh, wow.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, some people do, though.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
And it's
but when
okay.
you say you're doing it full time, it's a job.
Exactly. It's
This
a
is
job.
how you make your bread and butter.
Yep, most
I love
definitely.
it.
So, it's definitely a lot of artists in DC, and I try to bring that attention to them just by using my platform in general. So, my open mic trap poetry, I definitely bring a lot of artists from DC, and I give them that platform so they can
That's
express
amazing.
themselves.
So you're opening doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I
most
love
definitely.
it. I
most
love
definitely.
it. That's positive. That's strong. So tomorrow night, you are featuring on a major show here on Afro TV called Poetry After Dark. Please tell us how excited you are about that.
So this will be my first time performing in Orlando. So
Really?
First of all, I'm excited to do that.
Welcome.
Yeah, most
Yay!
definitely,
Awesome.
most definitely, most
Indeed,
definitely.
welcome.
And just being able to share my art on a different platform is
Yes.
amazing, and it's a blessing for me.
Yes.
So it's humbling, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yes, you are.
I'm ready.
You are. Now, you told me something earlier that life has come full circle. Can you share a little bit about that with us?
So before I started taking poetry serious as an adult, I just used to work. So I came out here to work, and I stayed at one of the hotels out here, like on the main strip. I think it's like International Avenue.
Yes, International Drive.
Yeah,
Yes.
International Drive.
Yes.
And it's just, when God aligns you with the things that you're supposed to do,
Yes.
and you got your priorities right,
Yes.
you end up exactly where you're supposed to.
Yes, and that's why you're here today.
Most definitely.
That is definitely
Most
full
definitely.
circle. It's
Most
amazing to have you here on the couch. Now, when we come back from the commercial break, you're going to actually talk to us a little bit more. We're going to play some games, and he's going to perform. So y'all don't want to move. You don't want to put the remote down. So tell us one more thing. Before you came here this week, what have you been up to? Did you have more shows that you've been traveling around doing, or in preparation for the shows ahead?
So I have a show every third week of the month called Trap Poetry that I have in DC. Also, I just came back from Miami last weekend, and we're setting up a show for July in Miami called
Excellent.
Miami Takeover. Trap Poetry is coming to Miami Takeover. So, we got a lot of things going on at Trap Poetry, and just me being the artist. So I'm always working. I'm always moving around.
So we need to just stay tuned.
Yeah.
We will keep our eyes peeled for you. All right, y'all, we're going to take a short break. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Y'all know who's in the house. Next. Theater Show. Y'all, I am still here with the one and only Matt Capone. And y'all, we are going to play one of our fave fan games. This game is called the 5-second rule.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, that's what it's called. So I'm going to ask you, Mr. Capone, are you related to Al? Don't answer that. He is definitely the gangster of poetry. So I'm going to ask you a series of juicy questions to get all up in your business, and you have 5 whole seconds to answer it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So the first question is, and you don't have to look, I'll just talk to you.
Okay.
Name one person in your life you'd swap places with for a day. And timer.
My son.
Oh, stop. He said his son, y'all. Why?
Just to be a kid again.
Oh.
Just to have those, not worrying about bills.
Feel you on that.
I ain't got to worry about bills. And the fact that, I grew up without my father being around and being able to grow up and having my father present. Like, I'm very active when it comes to my son.
I feel you. That's so good. That's so good. All right, so this next question, you win that one. You can't lose when you say that, right? All right, next question is, what's the wildest thing you've done under the influence?
No comment.
I was gonna say it. Please, let's keep it rated PG. He said
man.
no comment. I almost called you Al Capone, not Al Capone. Do you know?
I do know.
Next.
Next.
Here we go. Next question is, if you could erase one ex from your memory, who would it be? Ooh!
My first.
Oh, you real good. He said his first. His
First what?
ex. His first ex. Oh, you are really good. We don't even get no play name.
My
They
first.
know who the first were.
She
Y'all
know who she is.
You know.
She's a Gemini.
Stop it. Ain't nothing wrong with Geminis.
She's a Gemini.
I's a Gemini.
Uh-oh.
Okay, next question. The next question is, what's your guilty pleasure that no one knows about?
I like to shoot. I like to gamble.
You like to gamble.
Yeah, I like to gamble.
Okay, that's,
I like to gamble.
I bet that you know when to stop, though.
I like to gamble. I like to gamble.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. Y'all know what that means. Next. Okay, so the next question is, share your most awkward first date experience.
Ooh, 5 seconds? That's not
Oh,
that's
we can
not
stop
long
it.
enough.
No, we can stop it. We got time.
That's
We
not
stop.
long
There you
enough.
go. Share.
Sheesh. I think it was, I went out on a date and I found out that I was related to this girl.
You stop it. Oh, that is totally awkward.
Yep.
And
Like,
so what did you do? Did the date end?
oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Child, I got a story to tell you
Second
about.
cousin, third cousin, it don't matter. You cousin,
You
do it.
out.
you
Gone.
cousin, we ain't humping.
I feel you.
I like that.
That happened to somebody that I met, and y'all, she said that she just fell in love with him, but that's another show.
And kept it going.
Let's keep it moving.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
child.
next, next.
Crazy
I
work.
was like,
Crazy
next,
work.
next.
Crazy work.
Okay. All right, so the next question is, who's the person you'd love to get revenge on if you could? On national TV.
I'm not a petty person, so nobody. Honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not revengeful. I'm not revengeful.
y'all, he ain't petty.
Nah.
He won't tell the first ex name.
Yeah, you know.
He's just the best person on the whole planet.
I mean,
You should run for office.
I should. You know. Most definitely. Most
Love
definitely.
it. Okay, so next question. The next question is, what's your most regrettable text message sent to the wrong person?
I sent them a new pic.
You did?
Yeah, one of those pics.
You stop. Who did
of
you
those.
send it to? Inquiring minds want to know. Was it the ex?
No, it was my manager.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My somebody that I talked to got the same name as my manager, so
You sent it.
I was a little intoxicated.
Stop it!
That-
Well,
it'd
that's
be like
kind
that.
of like under the influence embarrassing
I got a
too, right?
promotion.
You did? Well, then moving on up. All right, so next question. You are hilarious, y'all. He said he got a promotion.
Promotion.
Next question. Who's the one person, share a celebrity crush you're embarrassed to admit?
Janae Eiko.
Why are you embarrassed for that one?
I mean, she in a relationship. I don't believe in talking to women
Oh.
or dealing with women that's in relationships. So that's a little embarrassment, but I definitely got a crush on her. And
You are so good.
yeah, oh, most
You
definitely.
were raised so
I'm
right.
an angel.
When he act like it, don't he? My goodness. Look at you. Stop it. Okay, next question. The next question is, who's the one person you'd block on all social media if you could, if you ain't already?
Well, she already blocked.
Yes.
My son's mother. Like, period.
What?
Blocked.
Why?
Blocked.
Stop. How?
That's a long story.
Ooh, that is. Let me see how much time we got. Oh,
We ain't got that much. We ain't got that much time. We ain't got that much. We ain't got that much
no,
time.
you know what? I can't even judge.
Yeah.
I
I mean, you know, it's cordial, but you know, Instagram is Instagram or social media is social media. Reality is real life.
Right. So you deal with her in reality,
Yeah,
not
reality.
with her seeing you
Yeah.
on social media. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Next question. What's the biggest lie you've ever told your parents? You grown. Now you can go ahead.
I waited till I was 18 to lose my virginity.
You lied to your parents if I had to read it again, y'all. You lied to your parents that you were 18 when you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
So when you lost it?
13. That's crazy.
Somebody said, ooh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
13 is young.
Crazy.
So how old is your first child?
12.
Okay, so you good. You
Yeah,
didn't have
I'm
no-
cool. You know, I was safe sex the best sex. You know what I'm saying?
Having sex.
Let's go back to the board. Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, so name 3 things you'd do if you won the lottery tomorrow.
I'd give everybody in my family $20,000.
20?
$20,000. I set up all my kids' college funds. I got 2 sons.
Love it.
And I make sure that I'm financially stable and put money into my business.
I love that. Now let me ask you one question. If you won $1.1 billion, how much would you give your family?
Probably $1 million.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, probably $1
Because
million.
I've always thought, like, God, if you let me win a lottery, I'm gonna at least give my family $1 million and a
Yeah.
few friends. I
Thank
got
you.
some friends.
We love you too. Thank you.
I got some friends that's been down with me for a long time.
That's right. Say it
And they-
again. Keep going. Keep going.
I believe in putting people in position to earn their keep.
Yes, they should
So-
earn it. But if you witness that they've
Yeah.
been, you know, putting the plow
Yeah,
to the,
most
what do you call it? The plow to the,
To the ground. I don't
yes,
know.
that thing.
Yeah,
Then you see, like, you know what? You've been working so hard. Let me invest. Let me give you some money so you can help grow this
Most
dream of yours. Don't you think that'd be cool?
Yeah.
Family, friends, children, your
Yeah.
business, invest, put some in a, yes, I'm with you now, 100%. Do you know I had a girlfriend who went from here till she walked in a store with 20 bucks and won the lottery. It was over $1 million.
You still talk to her?
Of course I still talk to her.
She in Florida?
Why? Because you want to talk to her?
Let me know.
She is single.
Tell her follow me.
She's single now. All right. So, y'all, before we fade to dark, the spotlight must come out. The Cassandra Spotlight. Y'all know it. Please welcome into the spotlight the one and only Mr. Matt Capone. Yes! Come on, make some noise for Mr. Capone. Woo!
Right here. Sometimes intimacy starts with a good morning and ends with the orgasm and a good night. I learned that forehead kisses and hugs can be looked at as love when it's coming from someone you like. Like, how come every time we hold hands, you be making me feel beautiful? And how your affirmations from cheek kisses lets me know everything I need to know. I mean, you be making me feel special even when I don't fill up the par. Neck kisses and chest grippings got your London bridges falling down and exposing my lady parts like you really know how to make a girl feel beautiful. I be staring at you while you sleep like I could really get used to you. Our conversations be deeper than the scratches in your back and the residue from my cuticles like I learned with love. Us just sounds better. I mean, you like the perfect 72-degree weather when we around each other. I mean, no wonder it's easy to fall for you because you just make sense. I mean, you like the perfect date and the perfect dress at the perfect event. I mean, you jaw-dropping. You deserve long walks down the aisle when wedding bells and vows meant just for you. You deserve a safe space to express yourself to someone who loves you and vent to. You deserve spa dates and massages with the black rocks. You're like a scissor song I could never snooze to because you're a fixed broken clock. I mean, she be healing. She be Marvin Gaye when I get that feeling. She be the perfect love poem. You know the one Tupac wrote, Jada, she be wailing. See, I had a conversation with God the other day, and I don't totally agree on the idea of love, but the idea of loving you gotta be God sent because you was what I prayed for. All that bad energy from my last relationship, you was what I saged for. I mean, sex is cool, but you don't know intimacy until you get prayed on. See, I heard someone say talk is cheap, but these lips got expensive tastes, and my appetite for love ain't subject to change, so as long as the foundation stays the same, the subject won't change. So you've been due for a proposal. Me bending on one knee and you saying I do and me kissing on you in total. See, I don't know what them other guys should have did, but love, I'm what you supposed to do. Poem.
Poem. Y'all give it up. Check him out tomorrow night and on all social media. Until next time, God bless you. We'll see you on Monday. Come on.